Alright, a couple months ago when I was redoing this thing, I was having some trouble figuring out the wiring setup for the voltage regulator and the starter generator and all. And none of the videos really showed up close how it's supposed to be wired. I'm going to do my best to try to explain it with the knowledge that I have. So here you got your voltage regulator and your starter generator. Now the original voltage regulators have a post on the bottom. Some of the newer aftermarket ones have the terminal coming out of the back right here. And the colors you see here aren't going to be original. And most of the colors you're going to see on some you're working on aren't going to be original. But this red wire here runs up to the armature side post on the starter generator. Then you've got this green wire here. It says on that post there, it says field. So that green wire runs up to the field side on the starter generator. Now I don't have one here, but the thick gauge wire will run up from this armature side of the starter generator and it'll run up to the S post right there, the one that's all corroded. It'll hook up there. And then this orange wire here, that's for the headlights. So that'll run over to your switch. And then this yellow one ran back to the tail light, and this one ran up to the headlights. And for your main battery thick cable, it'll run from here to your battery terminal. And for your kill wire, it'll be on this M post right here, which I can kind of show you where it's run up to in case you don't know. It runs up, there's a small kill wire that runs out of this cooling tin right there, and the kill wire runs up and screws in right there. And also for the headlights, I put a small piece of wire that connects over to the other side, and then I redid the grounds right there. And this thing here on the voltage regulator, that says battery on it. Can't remember if I already talked about this or not. I'm trying to do this all in one take so I don't have to edit anything. But this wire here in the middle post says battery on it. That runs up to the A post on your ignition switch right there. That's where that runs. And also you'll have, I don't know if you can get the sockets for this battery light, because this is only a suburban 12, so it doesn't have a amp meter. But there's two wires that come off of it. I can't remember off the top of my head where they go. But when you're using this factory style ignition switch, the wires will only be on these two terminals, and the big thick wires will be on these two. These two aren't used. Those two terminals on the left side aren't used. And I hope to make a better one when I'm setting up the full harness for that, because I'm going to have the motor down there set up on the bench and get it running before I throw it in. That way I know the starter generator and everything's going to be okay. Which also, you could just test the starter generator. I can't remember which way exactly, but you put it on one of the posts and it'll spin. And once it's spinning, you stick it on the other one. And that, if it slows the pulley down, then that means that it should charge. Alright, I hope I can help some of you guys out with my little knowledge that I know, but there's no videos, and most of the time when you get these things, the wires are different colors and all cut if you get them with the motor out. So hopefully this helps somebody.